That whole fake lottery ticket prank, it got me thinking about the best pranks ever. Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, he just...
Prank was not a movie. It was a radio show. Back in 1938, the War of the Worlds.
They come through that door. This is Pawn Stars.
About 1920, 1930, right in there.
Okay.
What happens is you've got this little wire at the end that jumps a spark to the rim of this reservoir, which who doesn't like a good cigar?
So you press this down and, whoa.
Yeah.
Cigarette lighter / stun gun. Back in the early 1900s, big lighters like this could be found anywhere. People bought. All right, you go ahead and do that, and I'll stand right back here.
Okay. So there's a switch on the inside so that when you go further enough, you hear that the vibration stops. So it's perfectly safe.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm asking $1,500.
Whoa. I will give you this. It's in really good shape. You did some...
That smoke cigars all the time. I think you'd be able to find somebody.
So how much do you want for it?
I'd do $1,300.
This thing scares me a little bit, but cigar smokers love them. Asbestos wick and all.
You gotta check this out, dude. Gemini. I just emailed him a list of all these errands he needs to run around town to do for the shop today.
Hey, how you doing? Very good, thank you. I have a check from Aaron Burr I'd like to show you.
Okay.
All paper to me. I'm looking for $2,010, but I'd go as low as about $700.
President of the United States.
It was the last year of the vice presidency of Burr in which he shot Hamilton. So it would be the election of 1800 and 1804 would have been the last year.
The way it worked was the guy got the
Screwed out of being president. Is that why he shot Hamilton?
Well, yes and no. They never liked each other and liked him after this. Imagine today if the vice president killed somebody in a duel. Pounds back then was literally 3 pounds of silver. The equivalent of $3,000-4,000.
So this is a...
Partly printed check signed and filled out in his hand, 3 by 6 inches, New York, May 3rd, 1788. Well, the check's pretty simple. Pay to A.B. Someone to look at that signature. How much were you looking to get out of it?
$2,010.
Coming down here to verify some signatures. So do you think you can hang out till he gets here?
I'd be happy to.
Okay. Just wander around and a guy brought in a check signed by Aaron Burr. It would be an awesome item for the shop. So I'm having my buddy Stuart take a look at the signature.
Is this the item you told me about?
This is the item. This is an Aaron Burr canceled check.
Very cool. I own Stewart.
A check from the man that killed Alexander Hamilton.
Well, the interesting thing about the duel is both Hamilton and Burr were from New York, however, in American history instead of Burr. Aaron Burr sort of has a bad guy image in American history. Apparently, Hamilton and Burr were like two. I don't think it really does because every single check from that time period pretty much is canceled out.
Okay.
However, I did bring along some examples. I'm looking for the angle. It has a retail value of about $750.
I was hoping for more than that. Ashamed to hear.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
What?
See you later. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
If this was a check signed by
Sign.
I wouldn't go less than the $750 there.
Thinking like $500 is a really fair price.
Well,
$600. It's fair.
it has to end in a 10 because I'd accept a Hamilton from you. I'd go for $640.
But $640 doesn't have a $10. $610?
And I emailed you a list of a bunch of stuff the shop needs. Don't screw around. I need you back here as soon as you can.
You know I love getting out of the shop.
I know, dude, but hurry up. I can't believe Chum figured it out and cleaned off his truck. But I'm not gonna...
What the hell, Corey?
A girl just came in and said she has an old car she wants to sell. So Corey and I told her to meet us around back. I love old cars. And I also...
Would you like to hear the horn?
Let's hear the horn. That's not stock, is it?
No. I thought it was really unique in its own way, so I had to have it. I think it's in pretty good condition. A lot of Corvairs are just rust, but
This is a 1960? It was the first model year. In 1960, if you were like an 18, 19-year-old kid having this car, you were cool. Efficient. I mean, this thing got, I think it was like 26 miles to the gallon. They were trying to go a little Volkswagen-ish. Radical new design that took chances and turned heads.
Let me show you the inside.
Okay. This was considered a compact bear. He testified in front of Congress about it. Now we have safer windshields, seat belts, have a gander under the trunk.
There she is.
All right, sweet. Keeps it cool.
Well, I've never seen anything like that.
It is cool, though. I mean, I really do dig it. These cars are definitely collectible. But considering this car is over 50 years old, I gotta make sure everything is cool.
Something up that will even the score. Don't sit in that chair. Sit over here.
Why?
I rigged that chair with an air horn.
Hatchet, or I'm gonna bury it in you. It's done.
What's done?
These damn jokes.
Especially when I know Corey's got it out for me. Telling me to have a seat? Pfft, please.
This round, but I'm still his boss.
A woman brought in a really cool 1960. Guys will argue to the death that these things are favorite car. No. I mean, like, look at the slop in the steering. You literally have to try it like this to... Actually, some money here. There's a lot of collectors that love these cars. If she'll come down on the price, I think I can make some money here. Leaky
Tea in China. I could buy a convertible that's completely redone for $10,000.
Well, you don't really need to spend too much on paint.
You got some transmission problems. It's not shifting the way it should shift. It's dropping out of gear and doing some weird things.
Well, Blue Book and my insurance, I couldn't take that.
We're way too far apart. Thanks for coming by, though.
Thank you.
Want a letter out, Corey?
Yeah.
Corvairs can be great cars, or they... Not funny.
Who did that?
I did, you morons. Watch and learn.